In the Universitas 21 rankings project, we evaluate systems of higher education, not individual institutions. National systems need to be evaluated against a range of indicators, such as diversity of the system, government policy settings, industry links, enrolment rates, and performance in research. We use 25 indicators grouped into 4 modules. The modules are resources, the policy environment, connectivity, and output. We evaluate the national systems of 50 countries and rank their performance on both the individual measures and overall. Using the most recent data, we find the 5 best education systems are, in order, those of the United States, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, Denmark, and Sweden. These, of course, are all high-income countries. Countries with lower levels of income per head cannot expect to perform as well. In a subsidiary ranking, we look at how a country performs relative to other countries at similar income levels. When we do this, the national systems of South Africa and China are found to perform exceedingly well. It is important for economic development that higher education has links with industry. International linkages are also important, especially for small countries and for developing countries wanting to introduce new technology. The 5 national systems that show the greatest linkages are those of Switzerland, the United Kingdom, Austria, Denmark, and the Netherlands. When levels of income are taken into account, connectivity is highest in South Africa. We now have 6 years of data, and so we can track improvements over time. Just looking at output, the big improvers have been Saudi Arabia and Malaysia. In both countries, this has been achieved through relatively high government expenditure. Other countries that have noticeably improved their ranking are China, Russia, Singapore, and South Africa. In past rankings, a limitation of our work has been the lack of international data on the quality of graduates. This year, for the first time, we're able to use data on the numeracy and literacy proficiencies of recent graduates. The top-ranked countries are Finland, the Netherlands, Austria, and Sweden. The relationships between our input and output measures enable us to make statements about how national goals might be best achieved. Some relationships are clear. Research performance is linked to government funding. High participation rates require funding, but it doesn't seem to matter whether funding is public or private. Our data do not reveal a single preferred model. However, the data do suggest a trade-off between government funding and institutional autonomy. If government funding is low, then institutions need financial autonomy. Competition between institutions also improves performance. The data are clearer about what does not work, and that is limited government funding accompanied by micromanagement of institutions by government. A summary of the performance for each country can be found on the Universitas 21 website.